Hello everybody and welcome to back to Contest of Speed. We're here for the EU1 race at the Saudi Arabia track. So I'll just quickly get the map on screen for you before we get into qualifying. So obviously the lovely 27 corner track, 3.8 miles, and those 3 DRS zones. And so it's like a lot of corners to this track, so don't expect much overtaking. Without further ado, we'll get into the qualifying. I'm the Piney Penguin, and in the comms booth with me is Robster. How are we doing this evening, sir?
Doing alright, it's time to see E1 race again in this difficult track of Saudi Arabia in the desert. How are you, Piney?
I'm doing alright. Obviously, now we're getting into qualifying. We've got 16 drivers to start with. Obviously, 4 of them have told us they will join a little bit later in this qualifying session. So it's obviously depends when they join. They'll try and get their lap in quickly. Obviously, as well, I should bring up updated championship standings while we just wait for a few of these drivers to get on the track. So I'll bring that up on screen for you now. And as you can see, PW Jones and Hacko leading the way in 1-2 in the standings. After the win Craigie got last week, he's up to 3rd. We've got Cornish being bumped down to 4th. Hilly's up to 5th. Then AJ, Orfelt, Sid, Tycler, and Costom Ammo are your top 10. Obviously now we'll get rid of that and we'll head into qualifying because there's a few drivers now going out onto the track.
Yeah, Hilly's going to be the first one. The Netherlands driver, not Danish, Pasto. Almost got it wrong, almost fumbled, but he's back here again, and let's see how well he will do around Saudi. Because this man is known to be quick, should I say. We see what happened to him last week. I'm pretty sure he got a P13, right? P13. No, not the P13, P3. Oh my god. I'm already fumbling the bag.
Sorry for the pause screen, guys. I'm just turning Rob up a little bit. He's a bit quiet for me, so just one sec. There we go. Hopefully it should be a bit louder.
Alright. Well, should I say yesterday in EU2 we had wet weather. We could never know it could, rain in the desert.
Yeah, that is surprising. Obviously, in the game it can happen, but in real life, I believe it'll be a very low chance of it ever happening.
Yeah.
But in the game, anything can happen, as Hilly is starting their lap.
Yeah, come up to turn 1 with fast chicane. There's quite a slow chicane. Brake, accelerate, then lift off. Come up to turn 3 now. Turn 4 now with a difficult left-hander, with a quick left-hander. You want a good exit. You want to keep it nice and tight. Keep it nice and tight. Up to turn 5. Turn 6 now. Turn 7. With a difficult right-handers. He takes it all of it flat out. He keeps it on the track, barely. He's pushing it a lot right now. Coming up to the left-hander banker, keeps it wide and goes back in, gets the exit down, gets a power down super early, gets that traction. Now one of the difficult corners, the blind right-hander. Quick right-hander, quick chicane, and it's quite blind. And he drifts right round the corner, hits the wall a tiny bit, but Park takes out of the qualifying, so he'll be
turn 4 claims
back.
his first victim.
Hilly, coming up to the other chicane now, for the easier chicane, the quick left-hander, then a right-hander. It's a quick, easy chicane. Coming down to the 2 final straights now. Coming up to the last corner, it is a massive hairpin. You want to keep it nice and clean and get a good exit out. Get the power down super early. Keeps a nice tight line, gets the power down. You can see Aston Martin starting his lap. But Hilly, what lap time can he do? He kicks the tires line, comes across the line with a 28 flat.
Not bad, not bad. Pretty sure yesterday's pole time in EU2 was it a 20? No, it was
29.
It was a 29.001. So these guys are full second faster. So then you go. This man races in EU2. Yeah, look at this man. He's just doing a super fast lap. And super quick. Clear's current cross line is doing a 29.8, so that's not going to be helpful to hit him. Who's this coming out of final corner? Oh, he's championship leader. And his teammate, Full on Strip End.
Behind him. Yeah.
Mr.
So
Williams
let's see what Jones
duo.
can do.
Jones up to third for the time being. Hacker will come across the line.
Okay.
Now he's up to second, bumping his teammate down. Next will be a Ferrari. Oh no, they're on an outlap, so it'll be. Nope, Charlie's also on an outlap. Who's on a lap? Rosa Sky, the next one going to be crossing the line? Yep, because I think so. Because Tycler's just crossed the line for Sauber, so Lanky's about to start a lap shortly. It'll be Rosa Sky next on across the line, the Aston Martin driver. Coming up to the final corner, obviously very heavy braking zone. Because it's one of two hairpins on the track, and obviously now back onto the power as we come.
Well, right now I'm on board with AJ. He's set purple sector 2, so he might be a contender for that pole position.
Yep, Rosa
He's
Sky across
coming
the
up
line
now.
up to fifth. We'll go straight on board with AJ.
AJ now, but looks like that might be Craggy about to start his lap, so we can go on board with him, who is a quick driver to be known on the top.
Yep,
and
AJ up to second.
Right behind Healy by a couple milliseconds, but Craggy is a contender as well. So let's see what lap times can he do around here. Can he beat Hilly without 28 laps? What can he do for the first section? Keeps it nice and tight. Keeps it close to the wall, but you don't want to touch it. You want to use a bit of curbs, but not too much. You don't want to overpower it. But is that a purple sector one? It is.
That is a very long. That is very long purple. Yeah. One thing you can tell with. Yeah, as I say, one thing you can tell with these laps, if that purple stays there for a long time, then yep, it's fastest sector of anybody.
But Malvin's in the lobby now, so let's see what Malvin can do. But Craggy coming up to the sector 3 line. Let's see if he gets purple sector 2. Yes, he does. He is on a flyer lap. He will definitely be in the 127s if he don't mess up his final sector. But his final sector is quite simple.
Oh, that Haas is kind
of
on the racing. That Haas on the qualifying line.
On the left-hand side.
Oh no!
You definitely don't want to park it there.
No, you can't park there, sir. As Craggy coming out the last corner. I wonder if that Haas has actually compromised him a little bit as he's up to the line. I think it might have, because he's only P6. Yeah. After saying double purples, man's lap is only good enough for P6. I think that Haas.
It was Basil.
Yeah, I think that Haas. Yeah, that is not great. And
they still parked on the apex because loads of drivers are coming by, but now he can finally go.
Right. How's Charlie
Let's go on board with Charlie. Charlie's on the mediums.
He's on the mediums and he's lost part of his front wing. Never mind. Unlucky Charlie.
We go on board with Sid, who started the lap. Let's see how well he can do today. Can he show us what he's made of? He had a good start in Australia, getting P4. I can't remember what happened in last week in Austria, but I'm guessing he DNF'd. And what can he do today in Saudi? A difficult track, should I say. So
it is.
Let's hope some drivers can keep their nose clean.
Yep, this track is known for being difficult, and I keep cutting Rob off, so I'm sorry.
Right, but it looks like Sid did have an awful first sector, so there's some time to improve there.
Definitely.
But the sector 2, this is an important chicane. It's quite difficult. Look at that slide. He's sliding through that corner. Coming on the exit, he slides and tries to catch it, and he catches it. Coming up to the third chicane, I'm pretty sure. The third chicane of the track. Quick, left and right. Purple, sector 2, but it's a short one. So it's not the best of a section. Comes down to the final bit now. Ferrari on the racing line again, because you want to stay quite tight to that wall to get the closest bit. And AJ gets pole by 2/10 so far, but Sid, what can Sid do? Sid hits a wall.
What a lap by AJ.
He's gone a bit too wide. He's hit the wall.
I said up to line. His lap's only good enough for P10 right now. But yeah, AJ first one into the 27s. What a lap there from him. As well, where's his teammate? Oh, his team is invalidated. And there's Mighty Robo who's joined with 9 minutes left. Malvin's coming out of the pits. Who's actually on a lap? Andre's into the pits. Ali's obviously going to come in.
So waiting for one more man, which is Orfeld. But Hugo's on lap. He's recharging.
Yep, James Church is on a lap, not on a lap. Looks like everyone's not on laps at the minute. They're all like recharging or coming into the pits. Ty Clear is about to start a lap.
Jones is starting his lap.
Oh, if Jones is starting a lap,
That's
we'll
what
go
I
on
think.
board with Championship leader then.
Let's see. Starting P5 is not the best. I'm pretty sure Hacker's right behind him, so he's kind of sitting comfortable on the leaderboard right now. Not really by much threat by anyone else. I think the closest person is Craggy. If I'm right, starting is in P3 right now. And he's invalidated by going too wide on the exit of the S section. And he was improving by
That's
almost 3 tenths.
unfortunate.
So that could have been pole if he could carry on. But it shows you, he does have the pace around here.
To be fair as well, he's not turned his battery on, so I think he's still. I think he's just gonna try and zoom around the track and get back into the pits. Man probably doesn't have enough fuel.
Improving on his lap. He's improving by 2 tenths in that first sector. Coming up to the quick chicane now, right then left. Gets it nice and tight. Goes a bit wide on the exit there. But coming down to this long DRS straight, the windy straight, should I say. And comes to the quick chicane now. He is still improving by 2 tenths there. Gets a good exit out, it seems like it. Opens that DRS flap again for the third time. Well, yeah, third time this
Yep, 3 DRS
track.
zones around this track.
It's a very wide line, it seems like it, but gets the power down. Can he keep that tight line? Can he get a good time on the board? He improves by 2 tenths. Don't jump up any positions, but he's right behind Charlie, who's in P12.
Yep, we've got Malvin on a lap here, the man in the Ferrari.
I want to.
Going
Oh,
like,
it
around
is
turn 13
invalidated.
there.
Hako's not improving his lap.
Oh, Malvin, that's a bit clumsy there, sir. Man just cuts a bit too much of that curb, and that's his lap in the mud.
Yeah, no one else
Hilly's
is improving.
invalidated.
Yeah, Craggy. I
Is
think on board
Hacko
with Craggy.
starting a lap here? I think Hacko's going to go for a
Yeah,
lap
but
here.
if I was you, go on board with Craggy. Craggy's on a lap right now.
Yep. The man who's been fighting was fighting Jones last season for the EU1 title. I think it's going to happen again this season. He's already a little bit behind Jones, so we'll see how much he can improve. We'll see he's a little bit down in this first sector here. He's rounding turn 13. The high speedish hairpin as he's coming down to this blind right hand of 16. Oh, but he's completely messed it up. But his lap is still valid, but I assume he's backed out of it. Yeah, he slowed down.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate for Craggy.
Yeah.
Right, let's go on board of Hacko. He's at turn 13 now. Let's see how much he bottles this corner as well, like Craggy, as we come to 16 here.
Oh, you got it wrong. He's not bottle, but he's right on the limit though.
Yeah,
he's right on the limit.
Yeah, very on the limit, this man.
As he's coming to the 63 line.
He's down by a tenth.
Moving. Yeah.
But we'll never know. He might actually find some in this final sector here. You never know.
Well, it's what about 4, 5 or 6 tons?
Yeah, yeah.
There's not much.
You never know. But
I don't think he's gonna be happy with that. But it looks like it looks like he's going in.
He's gonna back out.
Not happy.
Yeah, not happy with that lap. Wouldn't have thought so. As we go on board, as Malvin has a Malvin even on a lap. Oh, that's a big slide and clatter into the wall, and that is into the pits for Malvin.
I don't think Malvin has completed a quali lap
and,
yet. How has he survived?
Who?
How's Malvin just slid into the pits and his right front end plate, or whole front right wing's gone, and his roll stayed alive. Well, his tyre, should I say.
Right. Cornish Cook coming out last corner. Man's currently sat in P8. His teammate just improved on their lap and up to 7th, just ahead of them. Cornish across the line, 3 tenths for improvement, goes back ahead of his teammate, but it's like 3 tenths behind Craggy, who's sat in P6 right now. And obviously at the minute we have 3 drivers who have not set a lap at the minute. And obviously for Pipe Tech, unlucky for him, turn 4, it was the death of him. Surprisingly, I think yesterday, turn 4 only claimed 1 victim in EU2 yesterday, and also that was in qualifying as well.
I've seen Alpha online, but he hasn't been able to join. Maybe something's wrong with his game. I'm not sure.
Yeah, try send him in an invite because he's the only man
Yeah, I
we are
did.
missing. The other Alpine missing
And
from
he's only
4 will
got
be.
half of, well, 3 minutes and a half. And he
Yeah,
has enough time to get a lap.
yeah.
But Hugo's gone a bit wide at turn 4. So that's him backing out of his lap right now.
Oh, he's also got wing damage too. Yep.
I think that's his qualifying done. But Lanky One's on a lap right now. I think he's
Yep.
the only one to
That's
go on a lap.
yeah.
He's improving by 5 tenths.
Yeah, Hugo yesterday was the person unlucky one yesterday in EU2 in qualifying. He did a one run, then was the victim of turn 4. For some reason, turn 4, if you try and well, so you're gonna be close as you can to that wall, but if you get too close to it, yeah, your left front goes bye bye. Everyone's got to be
Lanky One's
careful of that
improving by
corner.
a lot. So he's about to cross the line. Let's see how much he can improve by. Burning all that battery, you can see he's flashing now. Crosses the line. And he's up to P12. Almost
7/10
in the top
improvement
10.
by the lanky one.
But I'm pretty sure that is his last lap, so he
Yeah.
can't do
No,
much
he will not be able to
anymore.
go again. But
AJ is not improving. He's not happy.
Basil in the Haas is improving. I've just swapped onto it. And I just saw him be 6/10 faster on than his previous lap. So this man is going pretty quick here. Now if he doesn't bottle 16 here, nope. Taking that. Oh, get very close to the wall there. As we're now coming down to the second of the 2 DRS zones. Now up to the second sector split. And how much is he up? He's still 6.5 tenths up. As he's coming now into the final sector. And obviously the last 2 straights. DRS up, flying up and again. Got to keep it nice and close to the wall here. So is the best qualifying line to get the best time. Obviously you got to go nice and wide here to get ready for this corner. And nice and tight into the wall pretty much. And then foot to the floor. DRS flying open. And up to the line for Basil. Where does he go? He goes up to P9. And while that was happening, Andre improves his time. He's up to P12 ahead of the lanky one.
Well, I've just got news from Orfelt. He DM'd me on Steam. He's saying his game don't work at all.
Oh.
So yeah, it's the invite's not working. I'm gonna try to send him one more invite. He's got a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
But if he can't join, then
he's got exactly 1 minute to join. He's to join before quali
ends.
Hugo's.
No, someone's M-plate's gone. I saw somebody M-plate gone. Is that Charlie's?
Where's Charlie? Here's Charlie. Charlie's lost his M-plate again.
And he's improving. AJ's not improving.
Yep, AJ's not improving. There's Jones.
I'm gonna stay on board with AJ and tell you what happened.
Where is AJ? Yeah, he's only half a tenth down. And Charlie's retired. I think Charlie's put in the wall.
Looks like AJ will cross the line. Can he improve it? No, he's almost.
Almost, but not quite enough. He did set the fastest last sector.
Jones improving in the first sector.
Yeah, well, he's about to come to the second set split, but where's this Ferrari? Oh, the Ferrari's on the racing line. That Ferrari's on the racing line. He's getting in the way, but Jones.
Purple sector 2.
Yeah, fastest of anybody.
Yeah.
He was 1.5 tenths up. We'll have to see what he can do in his final sector. Can he go any more? Obviously, Matty Rebel's coming across the line. No time set for him. That's unfortunate. Jones at the last corner, so he wants to get onto the power nice and early. Down towards the line. How much of an improvement is this going to be for Jones? It's good enough for P2. As I assume the next person will be...
Oh, Hilly. Be on board with Hilly right now. He's improving by 2 tenths. And he might be able to steal pole from AJ.
Yeah.
If he keeps this good, nice and tidy run.
Yeah. Hilly
gets the power down. What can he
up
do?
to second.
Was the car blocked on the racing line? Is it not? For me, it was the car. And he gets pulled by a whole tenth.
No, not a whole tenth. Half a tenth.
Half a tenth. I was just rounding up, alright? Let me round up.
No. Oh god,
Okay.
that the two Astons are going to come across the line at the same time. Cornish does improve,
Cornish?
but not his
What candidate?
position. So he starts ahead of his
That's
teammate.
all.
James is into the pits. Andre's going very slowly. So I think that is everybody done for quali. So there is your grid for quali. So Hilly will start from pole in that Mercedes. And you've got AJ joining him on the front row. Then it's Williams second row with Hacko ahead of Jones. Then Hugo reserved up from EU2 in 5th. Then ahead of Craggy. Then Hoffendorback, Cornish, Rosa Sky, and then Baz make the top 10. And then you've got James Torres, Sid, Andre, Ty Claire, Lanky One, and then obviously this just gone off screen, so I now can't read the rest. But obviously that is unfortunate. Orfeld cannot get into the lobby, so that does suck for him.
Is it really unlucky because he wants to race around Saudi? He actually likes Saudi.
I don't know. But then obviously you got Charlie. Didn't even get to start a run on the soft tyres because man just could not keep it out of the wall. Pipe Tech was a victim of turn 4, and then obviously Matty Robo and Malvin couldn't just set valid lap times. And then Destructo in chat is telling me, told you, Piney, Hugo is definitely not EU2.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Man's almost put it on pole.
Man is 3/10 away from pole. Yeah, Rob, can we protest now to bump him up?
That's what I said, but you can talk to Nathan if you want to, because that guy don't want to move him. I mean, there's Orfeld is joined now, but it's too late because he can't. Can he choose to set up? I don't think
He
he
will
can,
not.
actually.
He'll be on a default setup. I don't. Oh, I don't know, because we are technically in a litter screen. He might get away with it. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. But I think.
I don't think you can choose a car because you can't choose a car in the race.
No. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a point. Will it just? I don't know. Might stick him in the car. As a check race director, see if it stuck him in a car. Because it would have to, because you can only have 2 spectators. If it's a full lobby, he can't. Actually, no, he can spectate. Oh, will he?
Yeah, it would be because it's a car in the pit, so you can't take control of any car.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate for him. Join eventually gets into the lobby, but joins way too late. He needed to join before qualifying finishes to get in the car, I do believe. So we are only going to have the 19 runners. But if the show's 20 on the grid, then obviously we're going to get proven wrong, but I doubt it. Obviously now we just wait for people to finalize their setups, their race strategies, and the fuel. Oh, I don't know. That's quick. That's quick. Lights are on already. 4, 5. And away we go for the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. It looks like it's a decent getaway there for Hilly, and not... Oh, never mind. It's had an even better start for AJ as he's trying to attack Hilly into turn 1. But now he's going to have to be on the outside of Hilly as they come down to turn 4. Still side by side, but now AJ's backed out of it and Hilly retains the lead. Obviously, there's a few people swapping back. Charlie's gotten ahead of Lanky. Well, Charlie's fighting with Lanky.
The Lanky one's on the soft. I mean, Andrews is on the hards, but I mean, everyone else is on the mediums.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what's the Lanky one doing. Almost soft tires.
Oh, both him and Malvin go a bit wide, but Charlie... Don't know what's happened to Charlie. He's just not gone anywhere. And Malvin's gone up the inside of the Lanky one here. But Malvin's already making moves early in this race. He's already up like 5 places pretty much. He's on the move already in that Ferrari. But he's completely just cut the corner there of turn 16. And Lanky's in the wall and bumps Charlie into the other wall. So both him himself and Charlie have major wing damage. Oh dear. Oh wait, how's Lanky got away with the wing damage, or was it? Because Charlie has major damage. Oh, hello, that's James Turris in the wall.
Safety car.
Safety car deployed. So that's going to neutralise the racer. Not sure what happened to James there. Don't know if he lost the car himself or was contact with somebody else, but obviously we were spectating Charlie. Charlie at the back.
I thought I was sitting in the wall.
Huh?
I thought I was sitting in the wall.
Wow, Craggy's into the box. Why is Craggy into the box? Obviously, Lanky one, no surprise, he's into the box.
He's going. I'm guessing he's going hard to the end because hard would definitely last to the end.
Oh yeah, hard will definitely last to the end. So
this is a bold. I don't think you would risk it.
This
It's
is
a bold move.
It's a bold move from Craggy. Obviously, Lanky and Charlie are pitting as well because I believe both of them have wing damage.
Craigie now has to get past the whole field and stay out.
Yeah, I wonder if he had wing damage as well. I wonder if that's why he came in.
I spectated him. He didn't have wing damage. Yeah, he changed his
Interesting.
wheels.
So this is a bold call.
Well, it will work.
Yeah,
Ghosty.
It will work. It's just
It's a short pit lane, but they take ages because we're not on a safety car. Craigie can go full speed, but everybody has to go into the pits, come back out full speed. Craigie's, in the pit, saves a lot of time.
After this one, somehow, obviously Malvin, before obviously Craggy pit, Malvin actually gained 6 places on that opening lap, which is pretty good. And obviously Matt Roberts got 5 places on the opening lap, but he's benefited from Charlie and Lanky pitting, obviously, because they pitted for wing damage. So that's good for them.
Also, Destructor, you can go beg to Nathan saying Hugo should go up to tier 1. You can beg to him, because I already begged and it didn't work. You can go beg. You can go beg. So it was fine with me, GTXY and Destructor at the front fighting when you got Hugo over here flying away by 20 seconds.
Yeah, well, right now, man's in P5 in this race.
In EU1 race.
Yep. I say, I think after this session, I think Destructor's not going to be the only one nagging Nathan. It'll be me as well. Because I'm sorry, if man's going to stick it on the 3rd row of the grid and be fighting for, could possibly be on fighting for a win here.
At the back? Why are we switching positions at the back?
Because Ty clears into the pits.
It didn't say for me. Weird.
Probably because you haven't got the right graphic on.
Now it's showing. A bit weird. Yeah.
Also, he got pulled on a wet setup. Oh, that's even worse then.
That's what I said to Nathan, but he said no.
No,
Anyway, let's have a talk later. We're here to focus on EU1 right now.
Yep.
We can talk. We can complain to Nathan D later on.
Yep. Unless he shows up in chat, then we can play him while he's in the chat. Yeah.
Destructo, tag him and tell him to get in here right now. Oh my! I've just looked at the incidents. So many track limits already. Matthew Robbo's got 1. Craggy, Sid, Basil, Matthew Robbo, Lanky 1, Malvin, Sid for corner cutting, Basil for track limits, and Malvin for corner cutting.
Jesus Christ! So we got
all on lap 1.
Jesus! So as soon as his safety car comes in, Sid, Baz, Malvin all better be careful if they're already on 2 warnings.
Think about it. It wasn't a whole lap as well. It was basically what should I say?
3/4.
7%.
Yeah,
3/4 like. It's
well,
about where sector 3.
Because I say James crashed as we got into sector 3. Like he crashed out of this corner we're coming up to now. He's crashed out of this corner. That's where he crashed.
There hasn't been a whole lap of racing, and somebody's almost got a pen.
Yeah, this is weird. Like, what corner did he crash at? Turn 23 he crashed at. And there we go, race controls calling in safety car. So Hilly will pace the grid in this last sector. Obviously, he's got to wait for safety car to be in the pit lane.
But DRS won't be enabled until the next lap after it crosses the line. So it's a battle of ERS.
Yep, it was up to Hilly when they go, and now he's gone. Hilly has gone, and I think Jones has been caught napping, but Hugo might have to give that place back because overtook him before before the timing line.
Popping down back a bit too close, mate. You want to be careful. Just seeing him almost.
Oh, Rosa Sky's gone backwards. And I think. Oh dear, Rosa Sky's gone towards the back. Malvin's ghosted. Malvin's wide, and he's picked up the first 3 seconds of this race. And that's trying to get through Basil. Oh, hello. Basil's just clipped the wall, and Sid's also now picked up 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just watched Sid pick up that pen as well. I watched Sid pick up that pen as well, which was very clumsy.
And
very,
now
very clumsy
Craggy
from
is
Sid.
flying through the whole grid right now.
Yeah, we'll go on board with that. Probably the fastest man on. Man is flying through the field. He's got Malvin ahead of him. His next person to get past. And Malvin slides out of that corner. And Craggy's just going to take advantage here. Side by side, Malvin. Upper place into P11 goes Craggy.
But look at that gap though, 8 tenths. He's almost losing time to that DRS. He definitely want that DRS. Another one. And Malvin's just gone off the track again. I've just seen that in the background.
He's got major wing damage. That's why. I've missed this. Malvin's hit the wall and picked up major wing damage. So that's his race done.
Oh, that's right hand side.
Yep, it's on the right hand side. So that's
DRS is now enabled. AJ is going for the move on Hilly down the inside of the chicane. He's gonna get the get that move. He's going to stay on P1.
AJ's gonna take it. AJ into the lead of the race.
Done.
Well, look, Hilly's got the two Williams behind him for company. I think Hacker's
almost out of DRS though.
Yeah,
but Craggy is
he's behind Matty Robbo
now. And Matty Robbo ain't in DRS.
Nope.
So right now, if Matty Robbo can hold up Craggy for a bit, Craggy needs to put his worker shoes on and work super hard to get back in that DRS because DRS around here is strong.
Malvin, you're supposed to be racing, not talking in chat. Malvin just coming in chat saying Destructor Basil's so dirty it's insane. None for the whole first sector. Bruh, like, focus on the race, not chat. Like, come on, bro. Right, let's see.
Looks like Hilly wasn't close enough to overtake AJ, but Hacko's right behind Hilly.
All over the back of the Merc. We're right on board here with him.
What I've found as well, if you hit the outside line around this corner, you get way more extra grip than you have on the inside corner. So you definitely want to send it around the outside because that grip on the outside will help you a lot on the exit.
Right, Hilly's going to try and possibly charge past AJ here into turn 1. No, he's not going to attempt it on the brakes. Hacker was
what did I say about Craggy?
He's already up to P10.
Yeah, but he's out of DRS because he got holded up by Matty Robbo.
Yeah.
Now he needs to put his shoes and push it.
Yep, he needs to push. Just like Hacker here is pushing Hilly through the first sectors. Hilly, I think, just clattered the wall there. Oh god, look how slow Hilly is for this first sector. Hacker's all over the back of him. AJ's almost gapped a full second. As Matty Robbo's just picked up 3 seconds.
No.
Oh dear. Matty Robbo becomes the fourth person to pick up 3 seconds for track limits. I'm expecting some penalty bingo going to be coming into play a bit later. But like we're only on lap 6, so as Hacker's going to go for a move here on Hilly. No DRS here for neither of them, and man's just side by side of him. Now he's got past him with the help of DRS. So Hacker up to P2 ahead of Hilly. So Hilly possibly struggling a little bit, and he's going to be under pressure now from PW Jones behind.
Yeah, if you've got the wrong setup, those mediums will die fast. I have learned that around here after doing some practices. Those mediums do die fast. Oh, Hoffendopat looking for that gap on Hugo there, but he don't send it. He couldn't find the gap there.
He couldn't get the grip. There was a gap, but it closed. He might even try again into turn 1 here. Will he go for it on the brakes? No, too far. Too far back.
In the lead now. But first, he's finally a race leader in this race.
Yep.
First time race leader in Saudi. Hugo right behind Jones. He's looking for a gap, but he can't get past right now. Craggy is still struggling. He hasn't got DRS. It shows you DRS. You need it around here.
Yeah, this track you're pretty much on the throttle for about, I'll say about 90% of the track. Like there's only two like very hard braking zones, so you're on the throttle for most of this track. So if you're out with the DRS, you're gonna struggle. As Lanky picks up 3 seconds for track limits, so it might take Craggy.
I'm gonna die about 2 laps, I would say, 1 or 2 laps, because those will die fast.
Oh, Jones taking a bit too much curb, so Hugo's like all over the back of him. As I've now been panned to a very nice helicopter shot.
Well, it gives Hugo a big
Oh, did
opportunity.
Jones just
Opportunity
like backwards there a little bit, and he just wobbled coming out of turn 23 there. But look at this from
But it looks like
Hoffendoback. Look at Hoffendoback here.
found the gap. He found the gap.
He's found a gap. He's going to try and get up the inside of Hugo, and does, as AJ takes the lead of the race.
He go down the inside of Jones. No, but
Nope.
Hugo gives up that position to Hoffendoback.
Yeah.
And we can see there, old DRS train down to P9, and Craigie back at the back there can't find any time to catch up to the people up front because he hasn't got that DRS.
Nope. I thought Hacker was going to go for a move back on AJ there, but no. AJ keeping the lead. We've got a nice train of nine cars.
But I have a feeling Basil's struggling soon. He might drop out that DRS train and then give DRS to Craigie. I think one DRS Craigie will get. It will definitely help him a lot. So let's see what happens.
Oh, AJ a bit wide there. Hacker may attempt to move into turn 13 on the brakes.
Looks like he's saving his battery. He's trying to recharge his battery.
I've seen people make moves around turn 13 at Saudi before. I thought somebody might do it, but I don't know.
Around the banking, quite a difficult corner to get the power on around the exit. You struggle for traction.
Yeah, but I've seen people do it, so it's more than possible. As these two have got a bit of a gap to Hilly behind. Obviously, Hilly's like 6 times back from these guys, so I wonder if anyone behind's going to pressure him to get ahead. I don't know.
Right now, all of Hilly needs to do is just see him at DRS, and you don't really need to make any moves.
No, you don't.
It looks like Hilly's got a good exit though. He might be burning a bit of ERS, but he's caught up a bit on this straight.
Is Hacker going to make a move down the inside? Nope.
No, but we see a Haas in the background making a move. But he pulls out last second.
I think it's more Cornish was going to try and go on the outside. Like, look at this. For Cornish, you're going to try and now attempt to go down the inside as Hacker's going to make a move on for the lead. And Cornish into 6th. Ahead of Hugo. And Hugo just gives him a bit of a love tap there. After. As Rosas guys into the pits. I assume that's for his one mandatory pit stop. As Cornish a little bit deeper. Rosas guy actually retires from the session. That's unfortunate for them. Alright.
But looks like Hugo looks like he got the track limits warning there. It looks like he went off the track on the exit of the X section there.
We've got Sid and Basil side by side here, the turn 13. Bit of contact between them as Sid gets forced out wide. And now these two have actually lost they've actually lost the DRS. Craigie. Yeah, they've lost DRS to the drivers ahead. Well,
Hoffman, go back.
Oh, Sid definitely picked up another warning, but with the contact between Sid and Basil, Sid got forced out wide. It's actually allowed Craigie to join this train now.
So now it's a 10-man train.
It's now a 10-man train, yeah, and thanks to Basil making a very...
Basil is kind of a 10-man train or 7-man train, but I think it's going to be a 7-man train now.
Yeah, he's actually dropped out of it. Obviously, Craigie will start to catch up on these guys as when did Hacker get in the lead again? I forgot. He did it into turn 1 this lap.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Basil's into the pits. Craigie fastest lap of the race, a 1:31.021.
It shows you what you can do with that DRS. That DRS is really strong.
Yeah, obviously Basil into the box for his one mandatory pit stop.
Hilly's almost dropping out of DRS, but it looks like everybody is. They're kind of struggling for traction.
Yeah, they all are. Obviously, Sid has dropped. Obviously, Sid has dropped out of DRS. That's a poorly timed yawn.
Is he at nap time already?
Shut up!
Well,
I was like, bro, you told me you haven't slept in a whole day, so shut up.
And yeah, I haven't yawned yet.
Actually, he yawned twice before stream started.
Before stream, but I haven't yawned on the stream yet.
Yes. Oh well.
But Hilly's really catching up on the straight. So I think he's buying on the straight, same like DRS.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the moment when Craigie just goes flying past Sid. I just want to literally, as you said that, I've just got on board of him, and now he's just going around the outside of Sid, and then we go Sid, Craigie into P8, and now he's going to try and catch 2 seconds to the cars ahead.
Might be possible, but this is the time. No, yeah,
Oh,
this is
who's
the
in
time
the
where
box
people will
there?
start to pit.
Was
This
that
is the
Hilly and...
Williams and the Mercedes
Yep, it's
and
Hilly and
Sid.
Jones in. Hilly and Jones into the
And
pits.
Sid. Looks like they'll try to get the undercut, but I think the undercut will legit will walk around it. It must be strong. So those mediums must be screaming for help.
Oh, Sid's also
Cornish
into the
is out
pits
of
as well.
DRS.
Yep. Charlie picks up 3
Charlie.
seconds for track limits. I said just keeping on board here with
And
Cornish and
now
Hugo, because obviously with...
Paco's in a Red Bull sandwich.
Yes, he is. Like,
This
look
is
at
the
this.
scene you
Hugo's all
definitely
over the
don't want
back
to
of
be
Cornish
in.
Cook here. Right.
Paco right behind AJ, but I think Paco will pit this lap. But the Red Bulls, I do not know because one of them haven't pitted yet.
Yeah, I think
So
AJ will be
Paco
in first, probably.
Yeah, I think Hako's
Like,
going to be in
obviously,
this lap because
if I was AJ, I would pit now to try and cover off Hako and not Hako, thinking Jones and
Jones.
Jones
But
and
I
Hilly.
think we're going to get the undercut. But they are stuck in traffic as well, though. If you look at the timings on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
you can see them behind the Kick Saubers.
Yep, both Saubers, and obviously Jones is behind Andre. So we'll have to have a look.
That is AJ
AJ's in.
Hako's
Hako's
staying out.
not. Hako's staying out.
Hugo's in the pits now. Cornish is in the pits, and Craigie, of course, he is staying out. Up to P3 now.
Yeah. Obviously, he's man is 5 seconds off the back of the front two here.
Looks like Hilly's about to get past one Kick Sauber. Can he get past the other one? They go 3 wide into turn 1. One might have DRS, but he gets that move done. But Jones is in a more awful position.
Look at this. Hugo's actually come out ahead
and
of Hilly.
And AJ as well.
Yeah, them being stuck in traffic is just not helped.
But they're going to be on cold tyres. Cold tyres on the hard tyres is going to be awful.
It definitely will be. So that's you must be obviously right now. If you're Hugo, you must be like, yes, thank you. He's got through them. Obviously, got Charlie and Matty Robbo ahead yet to pit. Obviously, let's have a look
Jones
at
is struggling behind the 2 Kick Saubers. He needs to find a place to get past, but they do have DRS, so it's not going to help. You know, Jones overtaking the Kick Saubers, but it looks like he's super close. He's legit right behind the lanky one. You can see him pushing that gearbox on that Kick Sauber. Gets on the outside, goes side by side, gets that move done. The next Kick Sauber is Tycler in front. What can Tycler do to defend Jones? Will he let him by, or will he try to defend that
Hilly's
position?
dropped out of DRS of Hugo as the top 2 are in the pits. Hako and Hoffendoe back into the box. So Craigie goes into the lead. As Jones here is going to go around the outside of Tycler.
And now they are clear of traffic. Now we've got to catch up to AJ and Hugo. But Craigie, it's got that gap to AJ by 12 seconds.
Jones passing Hilly here. Obviously trying to get back into 1 second of Hugo ahead, but it's just not quite getting it. As Hoffendoe's actually come out behind his teammates.
Got clear of the traffic, but Hako's behind the Alpine of Charlie here. But it's Hugo, Jones and Hilly. The people who are undercutted, the drivers, have failed.
Yeah.
Who expected that? That's Charlie round!
Oh dear, what's happened to Charlie?
Charlie's gone round. Contact between Hako and Charlie round the banking.
I've missed that.
Who's gone wide? That's Hilly. No, that's Matty Robbo's gone wide.
And Sid's out. Safety car. Oh, virtual safety car. What's happened to Sid?
Ooh. It's Sid. He's. Why is there a Kick Sauber around? Oh, like Lanky One and Sid crashed. Look at Lanky One. It's missing a whole front wing.
My God, so we've had a full crash, and no full safety. Oh no, full safety car has now been deployed. So Craigie here might get a.
Done. It's going in, but what can he go on? Because the mediums will last to the end, but they will be awful.
But the bigger question is, though, will he actually come out still in the lead of this
in front of the
race?
cars. I think the Red Bulls
Oh,
will
there's
have
a
them.
few people in. The two
Okay.
Red Bulls only just swapped their tyres, so they're not going to come back in. So Craggy's going to actually come out in third. So this safety car has really helped him. Because everybody
want to
else
do
is
here?
into the pits. I wonder if they're all putting on fresh meats. Charlie's put on softs. But they're all putting on fresh
I've got
meats
no
unless
words.
you're Matty Robbo. He hasn't pit
Mead
yet.
will last to the end, but they will be awful at the end. They would last, but the grips will be awful.
Yeah, so
So
obviously
it's a
AJ,
gamble.
Huffendorbach and Hilly have all stayed out. Craggy obviously decided to pit because he was on
Jones down to
freaking
11.
10 lap off hards. Up! And Malvin, 10 seconds for
Oh,
exceeding
but-
track
yeah.
limits.
The pit lane. I think 2 people had that last
Yeah,
race.
D Summers was one of the drivers that had that yesterday. And obviously now Malvin's had it today. But that is not good
Okay,
for them.
let's regroup here. Let's see. So AJ Huffendorbach, Hilly, Andrews have not pitted. I'm pretty sure, and everybody else, I'm pretty sure they have pitted.
Andres hasn't pitted at all this race. Man is on 13 lap old hards. Bruv.
Pit before you get disqualified.
Bruh. Man needs to pit. But I think what he will do, I think he'll probably pit at the end of, maybe possibly at the end of this lap.
But look at Jones down to P11.
Yeah, Jones, championship leader, is outside the points right now. But obviously, realistically, right now, biggest winner right now of this safety car has to be Matty Robbo, because Man was still on the medium tyre.
Yeah, he's got the pens.
But he's
don't
got
think he can
3
count from
3
anymore.
seconds, but it's like that's as I said, but still, it's like this safety car kind of helped him quite a bit. Like for some reason, it still says virtual safety car on my screen, but my Robert's coming back in. Why? Why?
He wants to go on Mead, that's why. He wants to go on the Mead.
No, just stay on the hards. They're better at the end. Matty Robert just throwing his chance at points away. Rev.
And safety car will be in this lap, so that's about 10 laps of racing. This is about what the mediums would do.
So it might be okay then. I don't know.
It'll be. It depends how good you are with tyre wear.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does.
Yeah, I think you definitely need to get right with me. I think D Summers. Okay, with it. I'm not.
I say,
But let's
D Summers
you
has
can
reported it as what his 10 seconds yesterday. But I don't know what's gonna happen. It might get removed. It might not. You never know. But still, getting the 10 seconds on the pit lane X is not the best. Obviously, I
So
assume
we need to watch out for AD, well, the Red Bulls and Hilly for their restart because they're going to be an awful, cold, hard tyres.
The Craggy's
compared
going
to
to
everybody
realistically
else.
take advantage of this. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see here. Obviously, AJ is going to be pacing the grid here in the final sector when the safety car will be called in now.
Oh my, I've just seen a clip of Sid, yeah, crashing.
Oh, Sid posted a clip in.
EU1 general chat.
I'll have a look at that. I'll have to have a look at that later. Obviously, we're about to get racing again. Safety car has finally been called in.
You lived that.
So.
Okay, you definitely need to see that. I don't know how Lanky's lived. I'm being honest, I don't know how Lanky's lived. He's one lucky man. He's one lucky man.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Oh, Basil's left the session.
Oh, on the safety car restart as well.
That's even worse.
Awful.
But right now, AJ hasn't gone yet. Now he's decided. Now he's gone. So AJ trying to catch the field napping, but has not done that. As we've got a few people going side by side further back. Obviously, People are going to try and get flying past Basil as his man is disconnected. Mighty
Yeah,
Robber's
I've
gone
put him in
flying
right
past
now.
Andre. Oh, who is that in the background side by side? Was that Hilly and Hacko? It is Hilly and Hacko. Both of them both go deep out of turn 4 and both go off the road. So now these guys have actually dropped a full second behind the rest of the guys. Hacko getting a little bit impatient there, trying to go around the outside turn 4. Obviously, both of them get forced off. He might try and make the move again as Charlie picks up another 3 seconds. Basil's finally back in the lobby as we've got moves further back. As we've got Cornish Cook and Jones trying to go past Highclere. We're going to have almost a free wide moment round turn 13. But they're still, they're all still side by side here. As Jones is still side by side with Highclere. Obviously, still given plenty of space. Jones trying to get through here. Looks like Charlie might try and get past them now. And we've got Malvin also behind. So we've now got nice helicopter shot. This is pure pace. Obviously, Jones going to try and go down the inside. But there's more contact. Wing flying. And that's Malvin into the wall.
Oh, that's Matty Robert in the wall as well. But he's got lucky. He has no wing damage.
I think
Chaos.
Yep, Chaos ensuing here on this restart.
Right behind. Craig's right behind the Red Bulls. Malvin's out of the race. He's retired.
Oh, and that's Charlie completely in the wall. Safety car redeployed. That's Charlie's wing completely gone. He gets completely barged into the wall. He missed. Look at that wing. Oh my god. And obviously Malvin is out of the race. So safety car redeployed. Not even after 1 lap of racing. As Jones gets 10 for ignoring yellow flags.
That might run his race. He's got no other mediums. He could have he gets off to the end. But I don't think that'll work.
Oh, that's... I don't know. It depends. It could possibly get that removed if it's thing, but that is unfortunate for Jones picking up at 10. Obviously, man is in P9. This is gonna hurt his title charge. Obviously,
I'm trying to think right now. What would you do in this situation? Would you pit for new softs if you already had softs left?
Well, safety car will be in at the end of lap 19, so you'd have 6 laps of running.
Or extra. Or extra, because, you know, you'd be a bit far behind.
Honestly,
it's hard.
No, I don't think so. I don't think softs can last.
What would you do in Hilly? Or would you... Hilly's use 1 medium, 1 hard, I think.
So, yeah, so Hilly would have a
then
fresh set of
Hilly
meats
will
left.
drop down to last. He will drop down to last.
You'd have to battle his all the way through. I don't think so.
Within 6 laps. Or 7 laps actually, so including the last lap.
Yeah.
That's 7 laps.
I see, because safety car will be in at the end of next lap. Safety car will be in. So...
Yeah, if everybody's in the queue.
So what? It'll be lap 19. So we'll have 6 laps.
19, 20,
7
21, 22,
laps.
23, 24, 25.
There'll be 7 laps
20.
on the softs. Well, I don't think so. Let's see if anyone dives into the pits. Does not look like it's. Nope, looks like no one's really diving into the pits.
No, Basil's AI. Feel sorry for his AI.
Wait, so is he still in AI?
He
is still in AI. What the fuck? Oh
no, he went to restart his PS5.
Oh, sugar.
Going on the soft. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I accidentally said the F-bomb. I'm so sorry. Please don't shoot me. That was an actual accident.
Get banned.
Fudge. I was supposed to say fudge instead. Hey, you can't blame me. That's the first time I've slipped up in ages. I've been commentating for Cost now for 2... I've done 2 seasons of commentating for Cost. That's the first time I slipped up. Leave me alone.
10 points to touch into Everton. You mean Man City? They need it. We need to go down to relegation, bro. No, give it to Man U. Tell them to get out of the Premier League because they don't deserve to be in the Premier League.
Wait, who?
Man U.
Actually, yeah, true. They don't deserve it. Yeah. Oh my god. In all the freaking season, in the 2 seasons I've done for Cost, that's the first time I've actually slipped up. Oh my god. I apologize.
No, what to do with you? I've got the admin power.
Hey, hey, hey! That's the first time I've slipped up. In what? What I did 12 commentated 12 races in the. This is my what? 26th race I've commentated for Cost, and I've had one slip up.
Safety car in this lap.
Yes, thank you, Rob. I can read.
Some people might not be able to.
Damn.
You never know.
Anyway, AJ again will set the pace in this final sector. As you know what?
I'm sorry, Hugo deserves to be EU1.
Alright, can we shut up about that? Nag to Nathan after.
Why?
Nag to Nathan after the race,
I want
brother.
to nag to him right now. Put
Anyway.
you, Nathan. Put you, Nathan. Put you.
Anyway, right. When does AJ go? That is now.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Wait, and he's gone to the pits?
Why is Hilly into the pits?
Hilly.
Hilly, bruv, what are you
no.
doing?
Hilly.
Unless he's picked up a drive-through. I don't
He's
know.
changing his front wing.
Oh, he's picked up wing damage on the safety car restart. Oh, that's completely ruined his race. That's Hilly out. That's
There's a
unfortunate.
safety car. Matty, cause one.
I don't think man will cause a safety car. Man's in P10 right now. Oh, contact though there from between Doback and Craggy, and Craggy's in the wall. Craggy's got end play damage. Oh no! What?
I said it. I called it.
Virtual safety car deployed. Who's?
I almost called it. Matty and Charlie. I almost called it.
Oh, but there's only
Commentator's
virtual
car.
though. It's not a full safety car.
Commentator's curse.
Oh, Mike Roberts got no front wing. What about Charlie? Neither is Charlie.
Curse.
And safety car's not been deployed. Not full safety car.
I think Matty will hate me now when he watches this back. I jinxed him.
Destructo in chat be like, I left for 2 seconds. What the fudge happened? Commentator's curse. Rob said Matty Robert would cause an incident. 3 seconds later, man gets involved with Charlie. But anyway, that is unfortunate for Craggy. He's all the way down in 6th place. Man was
when did Jones pick up 3 seconds?
Man was in the perfect position to win this race, but nope. Hoffen Doback says no. Oh, but Hoffen Doback actually got it with no damage at all. But AJ obviously leads away on lap 20 here. We've done 19 laps in this race. 6 to go.
I need to take the
I know, God. Charlie is retired. Obviously,
he might try to take fastest lap.
I know Matty will carry on.
Hako needs to take these tyres. You know, try to use them a lot and try to get past AJ.
Craiggie's pretty much
Craiggie's out of zero?
Yeah. Man's just leaving the door open. It's man's got wing damage, so he's gonna try and nurse that car home. He's got a big 3-second gap to tie clear, so I don't think he'll drop out of P7. So, but it is unfortunate for him getting wing damage, thanks to this Red Bull. Somehow Hoffen Doback lost the rear and actually just collected Craggy.
This race has more safety cars than EU2 this season.
So as what? I'd say what? I don't think there's even been a safety car yet in EU2, has there?
No. I thought there was going to be one in there.
Craggy going for the lead? No, sorry, not Craggy, freaking Hako.
Craggy?
As I say, Craggy's too far back, Hako.
Hey,
but Craggy's
got... You might wear glasses.
I do wear glasses to begin with.
Get better glasses.
Shush. Anyway, Craggy's back past Jones as well.
Hugo goes down
as Hugo's down
that podium spot. And Kenny finally moved up to EU1 where he deserves to be.
He's got the power down earlier and he's side by side hopping down back. He's got the move done. Hugo,
and he's
deep.
To EU1.
He's deep.
Going to EU1.
Rob, shut up about that.
Hako's building that gap, 8 tenths.
Yep, Hako's trying to break away from AJ. If Hako can break DRS, I was like, I'm pretty sure Hako's going to become new championship leader. As Hoff and Dobak is fighting with Cornish
Got
Cook,
that.
so Hoff and Dobak's going backwards. I don't know what's happened to Hoff and Dobak.
Yeah.
Man's got no
Looks like
damage,
it's
but he's going backwards. As now Hugo's obviously getting out chased after AJ for P2 in this race. Obviously, mediums compared to hards. Obviously, AJ still has DRS to Hacko ahead. And now obviously Cornish getting past Hoff and Dobak. He'll try and catch up to the front lot. Somehow Craggy with front wing damage has not dropped back behind Jones and is keeping up with these guys at the front. Obviously, he is missing an end play, but Man's still going strong. Obviously, Jones is probably just going to stick behind Craggy because of Jones's penalty.
Yeah, so he can't really fight it, but at this point he just needs to pull away from the people behind. Yeah. But they do have pens. As Pipe and Andrews are fighting.
As AJ's right close to the back of Hacko. AJ's picking up fastest up in the race on those old hards. As Craig is going down the inside in turn 1 ahead of Cornish Cook. He's also got past Hoff and Dobak, if they even notice. So Hoff and Dobak are actually going backwards because Jones might even try to get past him.
Fighting for a final point with a broken wing.
Like, look, Craigie has a broken wing and is running in P4.
Yeah, but look at Ty. Look at Ty. It's fighting for the last few points.
Oh my god, what the... Bro, man's wing is severely broken. What's happened to Ty Clear then?
He's doing well. He's doing well, I can't lie.
No, well, eventually he's going to get overtaken because that damage being on that side. Oh dear. Anyway, back on board with the leaders as obviously AJ's got back ahead of Hacko.
Yeah.
These guys are 1.5 ahead of Craggy, who's in 4th. Obviously now Cornish under pressure a little bit here from Hoffa and Dobak behind. And obviously they've got Jones further behind, but I think Jones will just be sticking in P7 because obviously with their pen they'll...
He's got 10 seconds. Oh, because
yeah, he might.
No, he'll be fine. He needs 7 seconds, and he's 6.6.
Oh, hello. We're getting some bumping about. Yeah, he needs to get at least. He needs to be 7 ahead of Basil. If he gets 7 ahead of Basil, then he's fine. But obviously, he's now going to go past Hoff and Dobak down the inside under brakes. Hoff and Dobak still going backwards as Craggy picks up 3. Oh dear, Craggy.
Craggy down to P6, net P6 right now. He is currently net P6.
Yeah,
that
is not good. That is not good for his championship fight with the 2 Williams.
But right now the top 3 is still fighting, but Craggy is almost running them in. I can't lie.
Yeah, even with that wing down, he's going really off the road there. Where is he going? Where is he going? That is not the racing line, sir. That is definitely another warning for Craggy there.
He's just not know the way.
Obviously, AJ's still holding on to the lead here as we're on lap 23 of 25.
3 final laps, yeah, 3 final laps now. But Hilly looking to take that fastest lap from AJ, his Netherlands enemy.
Oh dear, Matt Rubber picks up another 3. That's at the point. Lanky one is fighting with Basil over P8. Obviously, Basil's soft tyres. Basil's soft tyres are not big. I think, like with Jones having that 10 seconds, he's still gonna be in P7 because these guys have all got 3 seconds at least, and they're 8 seconds back.
Something happens.
Shut up with your commentator's blooming curse.
Craggy's gonna bin it on the last corner on lap 25.
Well, we're on the penultimate lap here, so. Got 2 to go. Oh, bit of contact there between AJ and Hacko. And Hacko's going to just try and thing, but no, Hacko gives the place back. Yeah, bit of contact there between AJ and Hacko. Obviously, Hacko realistically wants to be behind on the final lap. But we're out on the second to last lap here.
Yeah, he's undone right now.
But look at this. Like, you got to look at this. Like, look at Hugo here. Man is just watching these two. It's like, come on, cause a crash. Cause a crash. I'll have a free win if you do. But like, look at these guys. They're all within 2 tenths of each other. Basil picks up over 3 seconds.
About P8 battle, so he'll be net P9 right now.
Yep.
Actually, he might drop down because Ty's doing well to holding up Andrews and Piped it.
Yep. But still, look at
this. Look at Hacko. Hacko's not opening the wing. He knows what he's doing. is waiting behind. He wants to overtake him on the last final bit, but Cornish is now in DRS of the top three. But Hacko is finally
Hacker's going
overtaking
around.
AJ.
Yeah.
He's going for this lap. He's trying to get a big lead.
Yeah.
Those mediums might be faster.
I was like, if you're AJ here, you stay behind. You do not overtake him until the last coming up to the last corner. So you gotta get with closer. But it looks like Hugo here's gonna go the inside. Free wide as AJ's gonna go down. He's gonna hack it into the first corner. Man turns a defense into an overtake. AJ into the lead, and the rest of them have actually caught back up. So we've got a 7-man DRS train at the front here. So AJ back into the lead of this race, which is probably not where he wants to be. So if I was AJ, I would let Hacker go back ahead at the next DRS zone so you can have him on the last one. It was like, look at this Hacker all over the back.
Hugo will try to send it. Don't think about Hugo because he's there to fight for that top 3 spot, and Cornish as well. Cornish don't have a pen, so right now it's a 4-man fight.
Yeah. Jones is trying to get past Cornish as well.
Try to play the teamwork game to try to slow him down so he doesn't.
Hilly gets fastest lap of the race, 1:29.721. Obviously, AJ's maintaining the lead right now as Cornish is trying to keep Jones behind.
This might be Hacker's win.
These guys are all so close to each other. Like I say, it could be anyone's race. As like AJ wants to try and keep it. Obviously, we're going to ride on board here with Hugo as he's going to watch Hacker go down around the outside. Obviously, he's going to.
But AJ will get DRS as Hugo can't do much against AJ. But who's going to win it? It's coming up to cross the line. It's super tight. AJ, will he take it? Yes,
he does. AJ gets it on the line. AJ gets it on the line. So AJ takes the win here in Jeddah. Hacker P2, and Hugo will take get his the first step of the podium. Cornish Cook just misses out. Then it's Craggy in 5th. I don't know what happened to Hoff and Dobak, but man's just severely dropped off the back. So I wonder if collisions happen there. And obviously Jones is 7th. Lanky finishes 8th. Then Basil 9th. Pipe Tech will take the final points in this race. So he managed to get ahead of Andre and Tyclear. And obviously we're now waiting for Hilly and Matty Robert to cross the line.
From Hilly? 2 laps ago, Matty was 2 seconds behind Hilly, and now it's 19 seconds. Pipe Tech, no. Pipe Tech, why?
He left the session early, but man finished in P10, so he'll still get that point. Obviously now we're just waiting for Matty Robert to eventually cross the line.
Mess up race league and tools.
Oh,
mess it. If it does.
Oh, let's hope it doesn't.
I can't think of anything PG. I can't think of anything PG to say. I will find you on the track and bump you into the wall. That's PG enough. And Matthew Robbo gets driver of the day for finishing last. Well done. Can we give him a round of applause? Well done.
Wow. Damn. Well done. So that is. So here we go. The top 3 obviously going out to podium. So AJ takes the win, Hacko 2nd, and Hugo 3rd. Obviously now Rob is gonna absolutely spam Nathan in DM saying Hugo needs to be bumped up to EU1 now since he got a podium. Damn straight driver of the day. Who do you think you are, Rob? Says Matty in chat. Get told, bro. Get told.
Hey, that's what it says. That's what it says by the game. So blame the game.
Yeah. But anyway. But yeah, so AJ wins, then Hacko, Hugo, Cornish, Craggy, Hoffendorbeck, Jones, Lanky, Basil. Then Pipe Tech was ahead of Andre, but I believe Pipe Tech got the bug where it kicks him out and then DNFs him. So then Andre in 11th, then Ty Clear, Hilly in 13th, and Matty, the last of the finishers. Obviously, Pipe Tech did finish in 10th. And then your non-finishers are Charlie, Malvin, Sid, Rosa Sky, and James Turish. Didn't even get to do a lap before crashing out.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. As now we'll move on to
You do that, and I'll just hope that Pipe Tech did not ruin the race vegan tools.
AJ. Who's third again?
And Hugo,
Hugo.
yes, he needs to go to EU1.
Yeah, we'll send the top 3 invites to the lobby. Invite.
He messed it up. He messed it up.
Oh dear, oh dear. That's not good.
He messed
Rob's
it
not a
up.
happy bunny now. Thanks, Pipe Tech.
He's messed it bloody up.
Ah, dear, 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 dear. Anyway.
You belong in the EU1.
Rob, shush. Thank you. It's my turn to
No.
talk.
Oh.
Anyway, so our top 3 are in the call. So let me just. I just realized I quickly haven't put on the showroom. There we go. Alright, first we'll speak to Hugo. Man getting P3. Man currently races in EU2 and gets a podium in EU1. So, Mr. Hugo, how was that race for you then, sir? If man
I
unmutes.
think, yes, I just got everything right. Like the pace, the penalties, the strategy, the luck, everything was so good. I think it's my GP. I think I got good performance there. It's all right.
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously, yesterday I'm pretty sure you dominated the EU2 race in the rain. And obviously, man wanted to try his luck in EU1 and gets a podium at the first time of asking. Must be pretty good then, mustn't it?
Yep.
So I'll say Rob's been complaining when you qualified P5. Rob was like complaining, Nathan, bump him up. He's just been complaining about that all the whole time, haven't you, Rob? Now he's quiet.
I've got no words. I'm just gonna sit back and just stay quiet.
As I say, you're not the only one. I'm struggling to think of questions to ask this man. Because man's just.
Fine. Do you want me to ask questions? How
Yes.
did you find that pace, and how did you get the podium? Because that is just on a different level.
I mean, I've already done like many races on Saudi, on league races, so I think this is the track I've got the most experience on. So maybe because of it. Compared to Austria, because Austria, like, it was my first time doing it without trajectory, so maybe it was because of because of the bad pace there. It's because of the lack of the experience.
Maybe, but let's see what happens next week. You know, it's Japan and it's a wild card, but yeah, congrats on that P3. And I've just got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, obviously as well. Congratulations to the P3, and we'll move on to P2 with I assume Hacker will take the lead of the championship after this race, because man was P2 in the championship. Also, his teammate not having the best of races, so I assume with this win, second, it will put you up into a lead. So obviously for that race, how was that feeling for you, Hako?
It was good. It was good. I mean, I kind of threw because I forgot what lap we were on, so I overtook AJ on lap 24 for some reason. So I didn't have any years left at the end. So that's just what it is. I mean, AJ drove great on the hards. I tried to gap him, but it just didn't work out. The 9 temps were just about there, but he stayed in. So congratulations to AJ. You drove well.
Yeah, well, like I say, you drove well yourself. Obviously, pretty much battling with AJ the entire way through, and you both done pretty well. Obviously disappointing for your teammate. Obviously, man was hoping for a better result.
Yeah. I accidentally sent him out in traffic because we wanted to like I didn't see the traffic.
Oh,
So I said
did you
that he
bottle
should pit.
qualifying?
I said that he should pit, and then I don't know.
Oh
Just
no, we
went wrong.
bottled the rest. Oh dear, that's not good. Then
Nope.
Rob, anything to ask?
How do you feel about you got overtaken by AJ at the last second by 35 milliseconds?
I was very mad at myself because I overused the US on the last lap. So I mean, it's my mistake. AJ did everything on the hard tires to get the win, and it's well deserved. So I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you make mistakes.
Yeah, it was quite close to the end, but he made a move down onto you in the final two lap. I think it was lap 24. He made it down into the chicane, the first corner. How did you feel? Because you were at good position then. Because he overtook you.
Um, I don't know actually. I can't remember because I was just focused on
Because
trying to save my
yeah,
US.
and
Because
I
I
saw
had
you not using your DRS as well. I'm guessing that was part of the plan.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to stay close, but not too close, so I could get a good exit. Um, but I mean, at the end, I threw the race again, so I'm a bottle job. So it is what it is.
Oh, so do we rename you now to Bottle Job Hackaway?
I mean, I am a Norris fan, so I mean,
Oh,
it's in,
then
it's in.
yes, you're gonna bottle it just like he does.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, no, he bottles race starts. You don't bottle those.
Depends if we're talking Austria or not.
Yes. Anyway, congratulations on that P2 then, Hacko. As now we
Thank you.
move on to our race winner, AJ. Man wins by, as Rob said, 33 milliseconds. He took it on the line on the very last lap. So obviously, AJ, how was that race for you then, sir?
Stressful, I can't lie.
How is it stressful?
Well, obviously, I did a one stop, stayed out on the hards, and I just noticed Craigie switch from hards to fresh mediums. He was right behind me, and then I knew everybody behind. I think it was Hilly pitted for fresh mediums as well. So I only had like 2 people as buffer. Um, so yeah, I had to make it work to the end on those hards against those mediums, and every safety car after that one made it worse because it means the mediums have more life. So yeah, it made it harder each time the safety car came out, but worked out in the end, so it's all good.
Obviously, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm blanking.
I've got some. Shall we take over?
Yes, please.
All right. When the multiple safety cars came out and you were on the hards, were you thinking to pit or not, or you just saying that? Like, what was your idea seeing the safety cars?
No, I was pretty certain about staying out on the hards because I knew my pace would be all right and I would be able to keep up. The only problem would be that I was scared that I was going to be swarmed and I wouldn't be able to stick to the front. So I thought maybe both Huff and Novak and Craigie would overtake me, and then Heiko and Cornish Cook would follow, and then I'd be too far back for the win. Um, but I managed to stay in front, manage my ERS, and um, yeah, keep the gap to Heiko. And then at the end, I obviously started slowing down to keep to bring the club behind to go back in, so they'd be under pressure as well instead of just me. Um, and I think that worked quite well.
Yeah, on the penultimate lap, so lap 24, when you overtook Kako, because I think you again, let's say you had Hugo behind you, you're about to send a move. What was going through your mind in that turn one when you overtook Kako?
Hacker overtaking me was fine because I'd be able to overtake him back, but having two cars in front of me would be impossible to get in front of again. So when I saw Hugo burning, I started burning as well, and I had to send one down the inside Hacko, which wasn't my plan, but I had to in order to stay in front. So yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, it was super close to the end. But what was your celebration when you overtook Kako the tiniest bit? I want to know that.
Unexpected to be honest. I was in a call with I think it was Cornish Cook, Rosa, and Matty, and I started screaming because I didn't think I'd win it by that close of a margin, just like I did on Cooper last season.
In Brazil, I remember that. But congrats on that P1.
Thank you, thank you.
Are we done?
Oh, yes, we are.
Yep. All right. So thank you, AJ. Then on congratulations on that P1, and then obviously, thank you all for watching. This will be end of stream. We do have our AM1 lads racing in a few hours time at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to come back then and watch them see how they fare around Jeddah, you're more than welcome to do so. Obviously, thank you to our top three today as Hugo, Hacko, and AJ. And obviously a big thanks from me and Rob. And we'll see you for more EU action next Wednesday at 9 p.m. British time. And it'll be Hacko and Matty Robbo in the comms booth. And hopefully next week for EU1, it'll be back with Corey Brooks and Rob Starr instead of Bottle Job Piney Penguin bottling everything in the comms booth tonight. I just blame my anxiety. But anyway, with that done, see you in a few hours for the AM race if you stick around. Adios.